strong storm swept through the metro last night, forcing downtown drivers to leave their cars in flooded waters. In some cases, those waters almost covered their vehicles. Some people even had to be rescued from those cars. Last night's storm has left behind plenty of water in northeast Albuquerque. Some areas deep enough to swim in, as you can see. A few have been taking advantage of the water by taking out their canoes on the Rio Grande. That powerful blast of weather was a reminder of a similar storm that pounded downtown nearly a decade ago. The city made some big changes to cut down on flooding problems, but did they work? Yes and no. News 13's Cole Miller is live in northeast Albuquerque with the latest. Cole?
Yeah, Alex, we're here at Vietnam Veterans Memorial Park. It sits just north of Albuquerque High, and it is still holding a lot of water tonight. But with so much rain so fast, not everything held up under pressure.
The city's main drag soaked, catching quite a few people off guard.
Ah, this is crazy.
Taking cover under, well, just about anything. AFD even stepping in, rescuing this driver near 1st and Central, who got in a little too deep.
It didn't really pick up until like midnight or so, and that's what woke me up.
Walking downtown, Fred Williams says this is almost like deja vu.
2 or 3 weeks of rain almost every day, almost as heavy as it was last night.
He's talking about August of 2006, when nearly 4 inches of rain fell that month.
It was pretty intense.
One storm left behind a flooded Cadillac on Eubank, a muddy mess on Eagle Ranch, and a familiar sight, that same underpass at 1st and Central, looking just like it did last night.
It was just out of hand.
Julie Julian says that summer, her home near Montgomery and Carlisle was hit hard.
Water was coming in my front door, so I actually had to drive down to the fire department where they helped me load sandbags into my car so that I could put them around my house.
In 2007, the city built this retention pond at Lomas and Broadway to ease flooding near downtown. Michael Reardon is the head of municipal development for the city.
All the water from the region comes into this area.
But last night, it could only do so much.
Our system was stressed last night, so it didn't work as well as it could have. There was so much pressure in that line that we did pop a few manholes, and it took some asphalt with it.
And one of those manhole covers was at Martin Luther King and Broadway. The damage there caused by the floodwaters closing the road. It wasn't all bad news, though. Given the rain, the city says its 14 pump stations on either side of the river held up and did their job.
Now back here at Veterans Memorial Park, Vietnam Veterans Memorial Park, it is draining a little slower, but the city tells us that rains from earlier in the week were still sitting here, adding to all that stuff we saw last night. Alex, back to you.
Quite a bit of it. Thank you so much, Cole. The city says Broadway, which is shut down between Lomas and MLK, will take quite a bit of time to fix. They're hoping to have one lane open in each direction by rush hour Monday morning.